Welcome to the Whiskey Marketing
I'm Rex.
I'm Daniel.
He's a level 3 whiskey sommelier.
He's a level 1250 something.
Sure. Yeah.
I just upgraded him.
Yeah.
Damn it, I need to write these things down.
No, I just jumped ahead like 45 points.
All right, well, we're doing
43.
Kilkerran today. It's
Yes.
Campbelltown whiskey.
Okay, sure. I've not had this.
Remember Springbank?
Yes.
They own Kilkerran.
Ooh. Looking forward to it.
Things.
Yeah, here we go.
There's some really cool Scottish whiskey
Let me check
stories
your
in this.
pronunciation here. Okay.
Kilkerran. Okay, so first, as I pour,
Mm-hmm.
I love the story of this one because it's so Scottish.
Yeah.
Which is, remember I've said multiple times, the chain of custody in Scottish whiskey is super complicated.
Mm-hmm.
You know, William Grant sold to Grant Williams, sold to John Grant,
Oh, yeah,
sold
yeah,
to... Right. So what
There's
happened
only
was,
8 names in Scotland.
in the 1800s,
Ooh.
this was the Glengoyne Distillery.
Mm-hmm.
And they made a Scottish whiskey in Campbelltown. And it went on for a long time. Then finally they sold everything and shut down the distillery.
Mm-hmm.
While Springbank, who owns Longrow, Hazelburn, and Springbank,
Yeah.
all made in one distillery,
Yeah.
they reopened Kilkerran at the Glengoyne Distillery. And they actually reopened it because there's a minimum requirement of 3 distilleries in a region for it to be considered a Scottish whiskey region. And they were at 2. And they're like, oh crap! We're about to, we have Glen Scotia, we need another one.
Yeah.
So they opened the Glengoyne Distillery again and started producing Kilkerran.
Yeah.
Now, why did they not call it Glengoyne?
Because Kilkerran sounds cooler.
In the intervening, well, I agree, but in the intervening years, the name Glengoyne had gone to a Highland blended malt, and they were unable to buy the rights back.
Yeah.
So they now have the Glengoyne Distillery,
Right.
but they don't own the Glengoyne name.
That's annoying.
This sounds like a rock and roll band name history, right?
Right.
And so instead, they renamed it after the Saint Karen and the Loch of Kilkerran. Loch,
The lake.
right?
The
Kilkerran.
lake.
Because Saint Karen at one point had a little religious group
Sure.
in that area in Campbelltown.
Right.
And so, and plus, Glen is typically a Speyside whiskey.
Right.
And so it was already a bit of an anomaly
Okay.
to have a Campbelltown whiskey be called a Glen.
I'm falling asleep.
Ah,
You got that out of your system?
yeah, I
I'm
guess.
trying whiskey now.
I love this whiskey. It's the true Campbelltown antiseptic kind of. Ah.
It's Band-Aidy.
Mm-hmm.
If Band-Aids were delicious.
Yeah. That antiseptic rubber.
Yeah.
That's such a Speyside. I mean, it's such a Campbelltown thing.
Yeah.
I love it. Springbank does it. It's just a.
Just want to open up a box of Band-Aids.
That's what I call it. Campbelltown, the Detroit of Scotland. Yeah, it's all blue collar.
Okay.
Like auto industry,
Right.
roughnecks. Eminem comes out of there.
Yeah, all those
Does the 8 Mile.
all those Scottish rappers.
Yeah.
that we hear about.
Yeah.
It's like, what is he saying?
They did that famous Scottish rap song, and I would walk 500 miles. Yeah. When I wake up, well, I want to be.
Why does your humor hurt my soul?
I don't know.
Just
It's not my fault.
it makes me sad. What is it?
That's the elevator beeping in the
okay.
background.
Elevators. Yeah.
Elevator is freaking out.
So Band-Aids, what else? What am I getting? I'm getting
Lemon? What's funny is on their tasting notes, they said ham. When's the last time you heard that in a tasting note?
that. Yes. Yes. That takes a pair.
Ham.
It's kind of meaty.
Our whiskey tastes like ham.
It's kind of meaty.
Drink it during Thanksgiving
Mm-hmm.
and Christmas dinner.
That's whenever the whiskey is not being designed by a committee.
It's when little Timmy gets his Christmas ham.
No, it's like some guys and they're doing the things, but they're very manly.
Yeah, it's ham.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of ham. Smoked ham.
Definitely smoked ham. Not overbearing smoke though.
I love this whiskey though. They've got a sherry cask and a bourbon cask, and then they've got some other additions. I love everything coming out of that distillery right now. Now, there were 2 comments
Yeah.
while we're
comments.
drinking whiskey.
Sure.
So Lewis Wells has been commenting quite often. and he's always adding interesting things. And but he
Good old Lewis. What did Lewis have to say?
well, he considered himself a whiskey mooch until you started describing yourself as a level 5,000, and then he decided he was no longer worthy.
Is Lewis taking
of
notes?
someone who was willing to
Lewis,
describe themselves as a.
I'm
Now,
only here to help.
Yeah.
I want to help you get as much free whiskey in your life as humanly possible.
yeah, Lewis, I'll tell you. Just because he describes himself as 5,000.
No. It's 1,206.
That's right. Now he's up to okay.
1,206.
You may be. If you're a level 1,300, you've already beat him.
There's just one cardinal sin, one rule to moochitude.
You can't give back.
You can never give away a whiskey. Can't do it.
Can never give back.
You take.
Yeah.
You always take. You never give.
And then it was so a couple times. Another guy, Triplecap, is what his.
Yeah.
I always feel silly saying these YouTube tag names because I need real names, but I don't have a real name. So Triplecap, a couple of times has provided the fill-in blank of the thing I couldn't remember.
Oh, so maybe.
And the most recent one was when I couldn't remember the Lowland Distillery that makes a single grain Scotch, and it's Girvan.
So the real expert, Triplecap, if
Yeah.
you would like to accompany me,
Yeah.
then you can be the.
I'll tell you what. So Triplecap,
the point is-
if you're watching
the point
this,
is-
no, I've got a good thing.
You can be replaced
Yeah, that's actually true. So
as long as I can keep the vault.
if he will, and if you will, Triplecap, pick a whiskey, give us your tasting notes on it,
Yeah.
post it in the comments of somewhere, or email it to me. It's Daniel@whiskymarketing.org, no E. We'll do a whole video on the whiskey that you chose, if we've got it in the vault, and if not, I'll go buy it.
Yeah.
And we'll see, we'll do an A/B comparison,
That's a fun
Triplecap's
thing.
tasting notes.
Pick an expensive one.
Yeah. Now,
I need to get up.
now Lewis can't do that because that would violate the terms of whiskey moochitude.
But here's the thing: he's not buying it.
Yeah. Well, I guess he is drinking it for himself.
Right.
But to go to the effort to develop tasting notes for us to compare.
Lewis, here's the thing. We're in a bit of a gray area. So
I'm going to defer to the mooch.
you can get promoted, but you're not going to get demoted if you do this.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. If anybody wants to do that, email it to me,
Yeah.
and we'll pick your whiskey next, and we'll see if we agree or disagree with you. And I can tell you right now, I will be way more fair and balanced than he will.
And no, I will readily say, if I disagree with you, it means you're probably right.
Ah! What? What? We should
No.
end the video right
No,
now.
if we're in person,
Oh.
I will never admit that. But because you're
Yeah.
just some abstract, anonymous human being on the other end of a camera lens,
Yeah.
maybe you're right. When I
Fair
meet
enough.
you, screw you.
Yeah, you're
You
wrong.
know nothing.
There's the Rex I know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, till tomorrow, Merry Crazy, stay this side illegal.
And may you return before we have time to miss you.
Cheers.